What's up, guys? I'm Jason Valdez alongside here with Julio, and we are the Sith Hunters. We are so happy to have you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 movies of 2016. There was a lot of good ones, there was a lot of bad ones. Me and Julio tried to watch the most of them that we could, but there is also a few that we did not see. So if you guys want to ask us more about those movies, let us know. But without further ado, Julio, take it away and get us started.
Alright guys, so top 10 of 2016. Basically, we're going to continue tradition as from last year what we did. We're going to start at number 10, being Free State of Jones.
Okay, let me talk a little bit about this movie. I know what you guys are thinking, those who have seen this. This is a little bit of a slower movie, but the reason why I had to put this movie at the top 10 was it is a hidden history of America. A lot of people don't know about this guy whose name is Newton Knight, who fought for this free state of Jones, whether you were from the South, the North, those people who fled from the armies, and also the slaves. He fought so hard, and he became a legend. Watch the movie, check it out. Matthew McConaughey is amazing.
Alright. Alright, number 9. Coming in at number 9 is Nocturnal Animals.
Okay, Nocturnal Animals is so much different than anything you guys probably have ever seen before. I know it's for me, because I went into this movie thinking, Amy Adams, I like her. She's a very good actress. But I thought, this is probably not going to be my kind of movie. Was I wrong? It had me, it was very suspenseful. It had me questioning and wondering, what is this all about? And at the very end, there's a nice twist where it's going to all come together and it's going to be a great story. So please check it out, guys.
Alright, coming in at number 8. My personal favorites, because I was ready for it this entire year, and then it happened. My entire life, actually.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman comes in at number 8, and boy, in my opinion, it did not. I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing. Like, it did not disappoint me. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted comic book movie. That's what they gave me, is comic book movie. I wanted to see Batman versus Superman. I wanted to see, the Dark Knight come back in. They tied all the comic books in, and that's exactly what I got. Snyder, Affleck, they all performed. It was great all around. And coming in at number 7, Moana.
Let me say this. Going into this movie, this took me back. It took me back to a classic Disney movie. I'm not just talking about a princess movie, but it just told a really epic story with a lot of awesome characters. The music was awesome. The Rock did a great job. And all those original songs, like I say all the time, I keep telling everybody, one of those songs is going to win something at the Oscars. I firmly believe that. Julio, what did you think about it?
Yeah, I thought, like you said, you felt classic Disney in there, but it was all around. It brought a new story to life, kept the tones as Disney, portrays, but all around, it was a really good movie. It touched you as many Disney movies do. I agree with that one. So moving on, number 6, the boy right there, Deadpool. Tacos and chimichangas is what's going down for dinner tonight. But Deadpool, man, the reason why I want to put that at 6 and above Batman vs Superman, because people are gonna be like, really, you put Deadpool before Batman vs Superman? Yes, because it brought a different aspect to a comic book character that we haven't seen on big screen. We've seen Batman, we've seen Superman on big screen. Deadpool we haven't, and man, did they blow it away. I was really impressed with Deadpool. Okay, coming in at number 5. Now this is where it gets down. Top 5. Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge, guys. Look, the director Mel Gibson, the guy who directed Passion of the Christ, Braveheart, Apocalypto, these movies were so amazing, and going into this I had such high expectations, and it lived up to it. It showed a very well depiction of World War II, and not only that, it gave you characters that you got behind and that you felt their emotions going into war and what they stood for. If you guys don't know what the story about Hacksaw Ridge is, about a man who would not pick up a rifle or a weapon to go against the Japanese during that time of World War II, is where they're fighting on Hacksaw Ridge. But anyway, the thing about it is he wanted to be a medic, and what this guy had to go through just to be a part of the military made him braver than most people who were already fighting that war.
Nice. All right, number 4, Jungle Book.
take it
Hey,
away.
man, let me tell you. You know what? I was kind of nervous because I'm like, you're going to remake this classic and bring it to the live screen? But dang, Jon Favreau blew it away. He blew it away. That was awesome. You got Idris Elba. You have Christopher Walken. You got so many iconic people doing voiceovers. Yeah. But Christopher Walken is King Louis? And then you see the cowbell, and you're like, I see what you did there. But no, Jungle Book, that was a great remake, great adaptation. I loved it. I can't wait to see what they come up with now. Moving on. Number 3, Deepwater Horizon.
Dude, if I would sit here and try to argue with you that was the #1 movie of the year. If you have not seen it, please go and watch Deepwater Horizon. I mean, it is spectacular. I mean, whether you know anything about a rig or any of those things, you can probably remember on the news when that was all taking place, when all those millions of gallons of oil were spilling into the ocean. Look and see what this story is about. How did that all take place, and how did these people survive that horrible thing that happened? You know, it's spectacular. I can't find words for it because it is so emotional and moving what those people had to endure just to survive. Please go and check out Deepwater Horizon.
All right, now we're getting to the top 2.
Oh man.
Coming in at number 2, and I fought so hard for this one. Me and him argued about it so much. But number 2, I finally won because I always win. Thank you very much. Except that one time I lost. Zootopia. Now here's why, in my opinion, Zootopia works for number 2 position. We were debating on it. But here's why. It's because it appeals to so many different facets and so many different people's lives.
And I think that's the thing about it. Like, we were sitting there and I had Moana above it, and I just kept thinking, there's something here that I'm missing. When I went back and I watched Zootopia, there's so many layers to it. You know, the racism part, the prejudice. I mean, there's so many different things that went into making that movie.
Exactly. And then you got it, childhood bullying, stuff like that. Trying to grow up, trying to find who you're going to be, going out on your own. It appeals to different bits and pieces of people's lives, and that's what really draws in for that movie.
And I'll always say this too, because people have the idea that Pixar makes children movies. That's not true. Pixar makes movies that appeal to everyone, that everyone can watch, but it does have child tones, but it also has adult tones. It's like I said about Inside Out last year. There's certain things about, if you watch Zootopia, they're going to go over the kids' heads. Yeah. But you as a parent or you as an adult, when you watch those movies, you realize how well you're moved by the emotions that are written into that story.
Exactly. Moment has come. That's what she said.
And you guys are probably not going to be even surprised. This is... I mean, let's be real about this.
Number 1 is Rogue One. It even has one in the title. That's how awesome it is. Jay, talk to me a little bit about Rogue One. Dude, why is it number 1?
Dude, Rogue One lived up to everything I needed it to be. It was, like I always say, it gives purpose to the original trilogy. If you did not like the original trilogy already as it is, or you loved it, this added so much more. Now when I go back and I watch episode 4, and Luke's going down that trench and he's right about to blow up the Death Star, I think about all those people who gave their lives for that one moment, whether it be Jin's father, whether it be all those rebels to steal those plans, everything that went into it. It's an emotional movie. It comes down to the last stand. Julio, what did you think about it?
Honestly, like we said, from last year when we walked out of Force Awakens, it was, you didn't feel like it was, you know, you saw Star Wars, you're like, okay, yeah, this was Star Wars, but it left an empty void for you. You go in here and you watch Rogue One, it's exactly what we wanted. Jason wanted. We wanted the people to die. We wanted everyone just to die, and that's it, man.
Because it was going to be an emotional appeal.
Exactly. It drew you, and that's what we wanted. We wanted it to stick. We don't want it to be like, let's let them live, and then we could branch off into different movies. No. You had to end it. That's where everybody needed to
Let me make this argument, because people, we got into this conversation with some guy the other day, and he was telling me, well, it didn't give any character building. Why the hell are you guys all behind Rey and Finn and Poe and Kylo Ren? They had no character building other than he killed his father. You don't know who Rey is. You don't know who Finn is because you can't decide on who those characters are. But when those people died in Rogue One, it gave you enough story. When you see Jyn as a little girl, you see her grow up, you see what she had to endure. So when she does die, it actually meant something. So when people want to talk, say, well, you didn't like Force Awakens because of this. No, because I needed character building. I needed purpose. And I needed to know what it was like. Okay, let me just try to fix things just real quick before I get on too long of a tangent.
It's a rant.
If you would have gave me a story and showed me Kylo Ren and Han Solo before they just killed each other, because you're watching the movie and it's like, oh, they just got introduced to each other. He just killed him. No, the thing that Rogue One did so well is it showed character building. What did Jin's father mean to her? So when they saw each other, when he died, all these different things, it built up to that climax and it paid off.
Yeah. And then you get, like you say, you get behind all these. In this one, I got behind every single character that was in that movie. In Force Awakens, I can't. Who I got behind was Chewbacca. I felt like Chewbacca more than anything because Han died. That's his best friend.
And Leia didn't even give him a hug. What
Exactly.
the hell?
So I got more behind Chewbacca. Anyways, I'm going off. But Rogue One, I mean, all around, that was a great, great movie. And that deserves to be, in our opinion, top one.
Yeah, and if you guys have not seen it, or if you've already seen it, go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
Keep checking it out. Watch the main trilogy, the original trilogy, alongside with that. And tell me, talk to us, comment to us, and let us know, how does it affect it for you? Does it make it better? Does it make it worse? Was it not right? Are we wrong? What it doesn't matter is our opinion. What is your opinion? Tell us what your top 10 is, your top 5. If you want to come in here and talk to us, play the movie trivia game, whatever. You guys are always welcome to be a part of the Sith Hunters because we're not just the Sith Hunters. The people who help us are not just the Sith Hunters. You guys as the fans, the people who watch us that are helping us out, you guys are part of the Sith Hunters.
You guys give us so many more ideas, so many more concepts. When we sit down and we actually talk with people or whatever that watch our videos, and they're like, hey, I like this, but I like this better. I'm like, okay. And I listen to them. And I'm like, hey, you actually picked something out that was really decent. But the thing is that if you guys, like he said, you guys want to come on the show, we're more than welcome to have you. Just come on in. You know the answers. I know a lot of you knew the answers to the spectacular. It was super easy. So if you feel like you could take us on, come and give it a try.
Look, guys, so this year we're setting goals. Thanks, guys, for watching this video, but we want to let you know that we're going to be doing our utmost to be bringing you a new video once every 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna break our backs. We're gonna do whatever it takes to find time to do that for you guys. We appreciate it. Our subscribers have been going up since the last video. We want you guys to be a part of this. We want you guys to comment. We want you guys to come play the game. Yeah. Come play the trivia game. Come fight for the belts.
It's time to play the game. I'm gonna get Triple H up there.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching our videos. We hope you guys enjoyed the top 10. Julio?
Alright, guys, so our plugs real quick. Go follow us first on Instagram at Sith Hunter Reviews, on Facebook at Sith Hunter Reviews, and of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, at Sith Hunter Reviews. Jason, what's your plugs?
Trinidad Comics and Collectibles. As you guys see, we're in the nerd room, geek room, Star Wars room, whatever you people want to call it. And if you guys want to go check out there, I know if you guys have questions, if not everything is on the site. You guys were looking for something specifically, hit me up, guys. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, whatever it may be. You are part of the Sith Hunters, and we're going to do whatever it takes this year to keep growing, keep bringing you awesome footage, videos, and movie news.
Alright, guys, so from the Sith Hunters here, and to all you Sith Hunters out there, we will catch you later.